respect for you. You had a good match last time at MKW episode 4. But at the end of the day, I made you tap. Kid, you got heart. You just don't have what it takes. This is what's gonna happen. I, Thrilla Silva, will be the first one to step into enemy territory. Book that first class ticket on that third-rate airline. And when I'm done with you, you'll be tapping again, because I'm coming to conquer. I'm coming to conquer China, CWE, and when I'm done, they're going to build another great wall just to keep me out and keep all the women of China in from chasing me and getting the thrill of their lives. It's just like the great Confucius said. Probably thought, one day he'll come, kill and thrill. Greater than the fighter in Manila, stronger than a gorilla, sweeter than vanilla. When I'm done with you, all be said and done, I will ascend to the throne of the Middle Kingdom as the heir apparent, the holiest of holy ground, we call professional wrestling ring. And if Black Mamba, Dolly Sam, you stick your nose in my business, I'll be more than happy to take care of you before January. So Jason, I just got one word to say to you. Come on, Jason. Come on.
Welcome, Chinese Pro Wrestling and MKW Middle Kingdom Wrestling fans. This is a YouTube exclusive special attraction rematch between CWE and MKW. Representing CWE is Jason, who he will be facing against MKW's half American, half Chinese, Ash the Thrilla Silva. Jason has already made his way to the ring as he waits for Ash to make his entrance. This is Eddie Strong. I'll be calling the action by myself here tonight as we watch this YouTube exclusive match. Now actually, this is a rematch between Jason and Ash. They had their first match on episode 4 of MKW TV Chinese Pro Wrestling, which after a long, hard-fought match ultimately led to Jason tapping out to Ash's devastating Boston Crab. We know MKW fans are so excited for the final episode of MKW TV Season 1. So for those patiently waiting for the final episode, we've provided MKW fans with this YouTube exclusive match. Ash just loves this Chinese crowd tonight at this CWE event. We want to thank CWE officials, Mr. Chen and the Slam, for providing us with footage of this match from their own CWE event. We want to remind everybody that Middle Kingdom Wrestling will be holding its MKW TV Chinese Pro Wrestling Season 2 tapings event on January 16, featuring pro wrestlers from France, Singapore, Australia, Taiwan, the UK, America, along with your favorite Chinese pro wrestlers like the Slam and the Selfie King. We can expect a hard-fought match between these two. Jason perhaps being a little more hesitant as Ash tries to lock in Jason, but Jason quickly grabs the nearest rope to stop the hold.
Yeah. Come on.
Jason wants to go for a test of strength, it seems like. Let's see what Ash thinks about that. Locking up, there's certainly a lot of power in the middle of that ring between these two professionals. Jason getting the advantage, but Ash bridging and being able to lift himself back up to be able to push the advantage back into Ash's favor. The test of strength was like a stalemate, but Jason lost patience and quickly is going for strikes on Ash as he whips Ash into the rope and hits him with a beautiful hip toss by Jason onto Ash. Jason locking in Ash's head in the middle of that ring. Ash definitely needs to get out of this situation. For those watching at home, I want to remind you guys to please visit MiddleKingdomWrestling.com and please become one of our many Twitter followers on twitter.com/AdrianMKW. Thank you. Ash finally able to power out of that headlock, and now this time throws Jason in the ropes as he leapfrogs over Jason, ducks a clothesline, and hits a beautiful leg lariat by Ash onto Jason. And Ash almost just meal kicks Jason with that drop kick, and now lands a beautiful arm drag, and now holding onto that arm, trying to let Jason tap once again.
Check him.
Ash impatient with the referee here. Ash really just torquing that arm on Jason. And Ash just drives his knee onto the Jason's arm. It lands another one. This match in the last several moments has been all Ash, but we can see Jason finally being able to get himself back up, grabbing onto the rope, letting himself free of Ash's armhole. Wow, what a stiff shot by Jason onto Ash. Ash with a kick to the gut and a chop to the chest onto Jason. Ash goes for a sunset flip roll-up pin and just gets a 2 count. We seem to have a standoff going on here between Ash and Jason, but Ash got the advantage. Ash looks to throw Jason, and Jason reverses that Irish whip, and Ash just lands a beautiful splash. And Jason just rolls out of that pin while still holding on to Ash. What strength! As he drops Ash for that brutal gut breaker. What an incredible display of power by Jason as he goes for the pin. And yet Ash still kicks out. Ash struggles to get himself up after that brutal gut breaker. What does Jason have in mind here? And Jason just clotheslines Ash over the rope down to the floor. I've never seen Jason this focused before in any of his prior professional wrestling matches. A double axe from Jason onto the back of Ash. And this match has just been taken completely outside the ring as Ash and Jason trade blows. Wow, what stiff chops between Jason and Ash here. What is Jason setting up here? Picks up Ash and drops his knee under that ring apron. Jason gets himself back into the ring, leaves Ash on the floor of the ringside. You have to imagine the future condition of Ash's knee after such a brutal blow. I'm sure it's swelling up right now. Ash lies motionless in the middle of the ring as Jason paces around and now picks Ash up for what seems to be a hard-hitting scoop slam. Could be, and no. Ash still has a lot of fight in him left. It's definitely evident that since MKW TV episode 4, Jason has stepped up his game against the American Ash as he landed that picture-perfect dropkick onto Ash. Ash still in the game though. Ash, the American, half-Chinese pro wrestler residing currently in Hong Kong, China, has made it his goal to become the face of Chinese pro wrestling. If he can defeat Jason, he feels he can make that goal a possibility. And Jason locks in a figure 4 onto Ash. And Jason just refuses to let go of the hold. Ash rolls over the figure 4 in his favor, now causing pain. And now Jason and Ash both grab the ropes as they roll out to the outside of the ring. Does he still have the figure 4 locked in? If you are liking this match and enjoying this hard-hitting action in China, please give us a like and subscribe to Middle Kingdom Wrestling's official YouTube channel. Thank you so much, MKW fan. We can see Jason getting himself up first. And Ash just lands a shot to the gut of Jason, but Jason just hits those hard clubs to the back of Ash. And Ash just rams Jason's head into that steel ring post. A good idea by Ash, as Jason was attempting to do the same thing. Finally, the fight is going back into the middle of the ring as both Ash and Jason just rolled themselves into it. A shot by Jason. A shot by Ash. As they go back and forth. Now it's turning into a forearm shot contest. A standoff. How long can they both stand? Somebody must fall down eventually. They are hitting each other so hard, trying to win this match. This special attraction rematch between MKW and CWE as they both go for a clothesline, knocking each other down at the same time. This is Chinese pro wrestling. The referee begins the 10 count. It's clear they still have a bit left in the tank. Ash rolls Jason into a pin, and it's just a 2 count. This special attraction rematch between Ash and Jason still continues.
Wake up! Yeah! Woo!
Ash just smacks life back into his own leg after that shot onto that ring apron as he goes for what looks to be a big vertical suplex on that Jason, and he still holds on for a pin, and Jason kicks out right before the 3 count. What is it gonna take to get one of these guys down for the count or a tap out victory. And Ash goes for a wonderful stinger splash onto Jason. And goes for another. These repeated stinger splashes by Ash onto Jason is definitely wearing out Jason as he just falls down to the middle of the ring. And Ash just drops himself onto Jason for that pin, but he still kicks out, does Jason.
You got this, man. You got it. Woo! Oh! Yeah.
What a kick by Ash onto Jason. Did you see the impact of that kick by Ash onto the side of Jason's head? Is it enough? And yet Jason still kicks out right before the 3 count. This has been an excellent match. Oh, wonderful running power slam by Ash. And Jason still kicks out. What's it gonna take to put down this beast of a Chinese wrestler? Ash and Jason are taking each other to their very limits. Ash getting himself on the top rope. Wait, what's going on? And Ash misses a swanton bomb. What? Is that Black Mamba? Is that Black Mamba from MKW TV? Did he just take off the turnbuckle padding? And Jason lands a beautiful flying knee onto Ash. This has to be it. That's as near as a 3 count as I've ever seen. And Ash gets himself back up, showing he still has fight left in him. And Jason just goes for a brutal running knee onto Ash. And Ash still kicks out. Good grief. Ash and Jason are just killing themselves in this wonderful pro wrestling match. I'm still wondering what the heck was Black Mamba doing outside the ring. And Jason's splash catches nothing as Ash just rolled himself out of the way. I'm looking at the promo card for this match and I don't see anything about Black Mamba nor his bodyguard Dali Sam. And Ash locks in this brutal cloverleaf on the Jason. Jason's gotta be nearing tapping out at this moment. This is one of the most brutal submissions in the history of the business. But Ash couldn't keep the hold as his knee finally gave out. This may not be MKW TV, Middle Kingdom Wrestling's premier show on the internet and around the world. But this is still an excellent match that's taking place here in this MKW vs. CWE special attraction rematch. What an unorthodox pin by Ash, but it's still not enough. Beautiful, beautiful move here as Ash goes for a small package and Jason rolls it into his favor and yet they still both kick out. After watching MKW TV and calling the action, I don't trust Black Mamba one bit here.
Come on.
They both struggle to get themselves down for a pin, as Ash just picks up Jason into that fireman's carry. And let's see what Ash has in mind here. Throws him and tries to land a kick, but Jason catches it and lands a brutal dragon screw onto Ash's leg. The leg that's already been injured earlier in the match by being dropped onto the side of that ring apron.
Again. Come on.
Enziguri by Ash onto Jason.
Yes.
This Chinese crowd is so excited for this match. Ash drags Jason for a pin, and just a 2 count. Ash getting a little frustrated here with our referee.
Come on. You got this.
Ash going way up high and drops a flying headbutt onto Jason. Wait, referee, take a look at Black Mamba. He's in the and he hits up a low blow on Ash, and Jason goes for a quick roll-up pin. What's gonna happen here? Ash just couldn't kick out. It's a 3 count. Jason has won this match, and it's all because of Black Mamba. Ash and Black Mamba will meet each other in a special international 6-man tag team match on January 16th, MKW Season 2 taping. And Ash just catches Black Mamba with a standing sidekick. Good riddance. Well, that wraps up this YouTube exclusive special attraction rematch between MKW's Ash and CWE's Jason. We hope you enjoyed Chinese Pro Wrestling, and please continue to support MKW Middle Kingdom Wrestling. Thank you so much. Good night, everybody.